See the last question. Money laundering poses a serious security threat to country's economic sovereignty. What is its significance for India and what are the steps? I think it's a very easy question. Again, 2013 question. See, 2013 question, 16 is not relevant. 19 even today it is relevant. You are observing that difference? Question number 16 is not relevant. Or in fact, sorry, question number 17. Question number 17 is not relevant. But question number 19, it is of 2013, it's still relevant. And question number 16 also relevant. Question number 19 is the content also is still relevant. You will write about the same OECD, FATF. The moment you say money laundering, you will talk about the Enforcement Directorate, PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, 2002. All this will come. Even today, the answer will be same. Yes or no? What do you say, Sumant?
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, okay. Tell me.
Sir, content will be more or less the same, but there are more sophisticated methods that have been developed by offenders, serial offenders. So maybe in the solution part, we can give solutions to address those kind of concerns.
Yes.
Maybe that will change, and the government is when Law Commission report has suggested reforms in cyber laws, and when the NGO crisis, NGO news was happening, then Law Commission report came where it talked about amending Money Laundering Act, which has become redundant, and it has suggested some measures. We can maybe drop 1 or 2 points.
So from 2013 to 2022, only 20% of the content has changed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So there are these kind of topics you need to track and make sure that you update your material, as you're saying, right? The Law Commission report and its suggestions with regard to the amendment of PMLA 2002. And then we have Financial Intelligence Unit. We have the Enforcement Directorate. Okay, all these are important parts. So these institutions are set up some 1.5 decade or 2 decades back. So today the technology has changed and the modus operandi of the money laundering has changed. So, and then now these institutions also should be slightly amended in their approach to tackle the money laundering, because money laundering means basically it is establishing a parallel economy. Okay, then you can simply, for this question, the framework would be you can introduce with the money laundering, and then the second step is the significance of its for India, then steps required to be taken, and then the way forward. So what is money laundering? Basically it is, what do you mean by money laundering? It is the diversion of money from official proper channels to the illegal channels. Yes or no? If I simply have to define money laundering, official money being diverted into illegal channels is called money laundering. Okay, you can simply define that. And then how does it pose security threat to the nation? How does it impact the nation sovereignty? It is running parallel GDP, parallel economy. The black economy is a parallel economy. So you can mention some stat. Of course, there is confusion with regard to how much the black money is in India. Some people say it is 11% of GDP. Some people say it is 50. You don't know. So you can say it roughly it is around 10% of GDP. That is the general consensus in India. Okay, then what will be the impact of this money laundering? Basically, money laundering, this money is being diverted to support criminal activities, terrorist activities, drug trafficking, trafficking of women, buying arms in the black market. Okay. And then to encourage Fedayeen attacks, on countries. Sometimes this money laundering, yes, it is being used in the elections. The money laundered is being used in the elections. Okay. It is being used to create social disharmony among the youth, cause internal security issues, supplying weapons to insurgency groups in the northeast and also in the central India, running parallel economy, creating loss to the exchequer and not having proper account of how much is the GDP. So all these are the issues with the money laundering. So that is the significance. So what are the steps to be taken? So what are the steps can be taken? Basically, having international coordination like the OECD. And then under OECD, there is FATF, Financial Action Task Force, which is strictly monitoring the money laundering activities and putting countries into grey list, black list, which ensures that the concerned countries will not have proper access to international funds, thereby choking the access to terrorist activities. Having more international forums where countries can come together and discuss about money laundering. Okay. So these are important aspects. And then steps taken by the government of India. The PMLA Act of 2002, Prevention of Money Laundering Act. And then they have created the Financial Intelligence Unit, which reports to CBDT, Central Board for Direct Taxes. And then creation of the Enforcement Directory. They have created the National Drug and Psychotropic Substance Act to look into the and then Benami Transactions, yes, Benami Transactions Act. So all these are the measures taken by the government. So what would be the way forward? What would be the way forward? What will be the way forward? So you can say that money laundering is a very major threat to the economy, and it can create an issue in the development, the economic development of the country. Hence, the need of the hour is to have multi-stakeholder approach, bringing various agencies together and creating awareness among these agencies about the new modus operandi being followed by the offenders, and then have, yes, you can write that, Sumant, technology-driven revenue intelligence. So very good term to use, technology-driven revenue intelligence. The enforcement directory is revenue intelligence wing. So you can say technology driven. Okay. And coordinating at the international level in forums like G20, so that the money laundering is addressed across the world and the global wealth is protected, and it will be made sure that this money will not go into the hands of illegal people. So on that note, you can just conclude. Is it clear? That is a completely different debate, Sumant. So Indu, money laundering is not earning money through illegal actions. It is diverting money through illegal actions. Earning is called black money. Okay, money laundering is diverting the earned money or the black money through illegal actions. Okay. Okay, good points. Yes, Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act. You can write some solutions, okay? Like, what are the steps taken by to be taken way forward, okay? You're writing it, mechanism, money laundering has become advanced, okay? We have to use big data, artificial intelligence, etc. Okay. On the whole, it's a good answer. You can just add few more points as we discussed. Okay.